So I hope the lighting is good. I have super minimal makeup on right now. It is about 85 degrees out in Long Island, so I literally don't even want to wear makeup, honestly. I have on the smallest amount of concealer on, a little bit of blush, a little gloss, which I never wear gloss, and a little bit of mascara. So I hope this no makeup thing is like cool. So yeah, I did not want to go full glam with full coverage foundation on an 85-degree day. But anyway.
1, 3, 4.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. How long has it been since the last time I filmed? I literally have no idea. I lost track after 4 months. I do very much apologize for kind of like, I don't want to say the word abandon my channel, but like haven't really gone on to film videos, whatever the case is. But it is now July of 2019, and we are at the 333 mark till when I get married. So yeah, I do have a little bit more time now that it is summer, and now that my fiance is in his busy season, so I do have more time to film. And I wanted to kind of get back into the groove of things, and I wanted to share some like current run-of-the-mill favorites for you guys. You know, something really chill. I don't want to be too chit-chatty in this video. So yeah, let's get into today's video. The first item of them being the Ole Henriksen Dark Spot Toner. This one has AHA in it, which is alpha hydroxy acid, and it's basically really fantastic just to kind of help eat away at like dead skin buildup. You know, some days I'm really lazy. I just do a makeup wipe and maybe don't want to be in the bathroom for 10 minutes. I'll literally go over this after I'm done removing my makeup and a little cotton round, and it just like removes kind of the remnants of makeup. And I've been really liking this. I mean, I've been using it for the past couple months now, and I haven't really like had a dent in it so far. I've really been liking this. I think it's something really good for overall brightening, detoxifying, making the appearance of pores smaller. It does have AHA in it, so for those of you who are sensitive, I would be a little careful with it. But yeah, this stuff is really good. I kind of want to do this on my entire body. But yeah, it's definitely something I would recommend. And I like the size of the bottle. I like the color of the bottle, which has nothing to do with the actual product. But I like it. I think it's really good, especially for summer. I'm working a lot. I'm outside a lot more often. And just like the overall like gunk and everything, it's really great just to like refresh the skin. Another skincare item I have is from Sephora Collection, and this is the Sephora Collection, what do you exactly call it? Glow Peel Pads. These specifically do have glycolic acid in them, and my skin responds very well to glycolic acid. They're basically like little pads that are saturated with the solution, and I like to just a quick swipe all across the face before I do my makeup. Again, for those of you who are on the more sensitive side or maybe acne prone, I would just be a little careful. And my favorite also reason, I love how affordable these are. This is a 60 count for like 15 bucks, and I know there's also a smaller size for like half the price. So really nice, affordable for those of you who are on a budget and just want really good quality skincare. All of Sephora Collection skincare items are also, you know, clean, not a lot of crazy chemicals, no dyes and no fragrances and all that. And I've been really loving the Sephora skincare range just in general. So something I would definitely recommend. I think, again, glycolic acid is something that everyone can benefit from. So, you know, I like it. Pretty good item. I've been using it for 2 months now, straight up. So, and I've been definitely seeing that my skin has, you know, been nice and clean, nice and clear. You know, I very rarely break out these days. You know, obviously I'll get the hormonal breakouts, but I feel like whenever I use this and then like this at nighttime, I feel like my skin is just so much more cleaner. You know what I mean? So, loving those two. And then the last skincare item I love oils. Oils are facial oils and like body oils. I definitely believe in. I think they're really good. You know, of course, with every oil on the market, they're all going to do the same thing. It's just that the ingredients, of course, will differ. If you guys haven't already checked out my facial oil collection, I will, of course, link that down below. It's one of my more popular videos. I was actually very surprised I have a lot of views on that video because I didn't think it would get that many. But facial oils, I love. Even though I'm really oily, I still use them. And this is the one that I've been using a lot lately. This is from the brand Peter Thomas Roth, or we call it PTR, and it is the Cannabis Sativa Seed Herbal Concentrate. Even though it says for blemish-prone skin, I just do it just because of the benefits of the cannabis oil in here. It does also have, I think, the sativa oil, of course, and the oregano oil. Very interesting, like hemp-derived types of ingredients in this. And I also love the color of the jar, which I really like. But I also really like it because once in a while I do get kind of red, especially if I'm at work all day and I take my makeup off and I get very red. And I love applying this over my moisturizer and just to kind of like press it into the skin. It just calms everything down, and I just really, I really like oils. You know, again, like I said, they're all going to essentially do very similar things, just as the ingredients will differ, the concentration of the percentage of the ingredient will differ. So something like this, I really like it. And it also, and the product itself is also green. Love the color too. Very interesting. Two makeup-y items. Again, you know, being in Long Island, New York, it's pretty hot, it's pretty humid. I worked 9 days in a row this past week. I had 4 days off to myself and I didn't wear a lick of foundation, a lick of makeup. However, I like to do very minimal, very light, especially like today. I am wearing today the Maybelline Super Stay Full Coverage Foundation Powder situation. I am wearing the shade 130 Beige Buff, and this is a really nice powder, you guys. It is very, very smooth to the touch, not chalky, not powdery, not cakey. I love how it has, of course, a little compact so I can take it on the go. And I have it on my face right now, and I love how it doesn't look, you know, heavy. It still looks like it's your skin, but better. I, of course, am really oily. I don't notice any oiliness peeking throughout the day. And yeah, I really do like this powder. It's definitely a powder that I'm really happy I picked up. I weeded through my collection a while ago when I was kind of going through my powder foundations, and a lot of them were just all old. So I got rid of those, and then I said to myself, gee, I have more room. Let's buy more product. So I bought this. I'm really happy with it. I like how affordable it is at the drugstore. So yeah. Really been liking that powder. And then I also have, you know, again, I'm doing very minimal makeup these past couple days, but I, of course, still want a little something on my eyes. This is definitely an oldie, but a goodie. And I haven't really heard a lot of people talk about this product. It's one of those types of products that are, it's very popular. A lot of people come in looking for it, but like I feel like on YouTube and social media, no one really talks about it. And it is the Stila eyeshadow in the shade Kitten, which is, of course, just a beautiful, very flattering, universal champagne color. I really like this product. It's definitely very bridal, beautiful on all different skin types, skin tones. And it just has, my lips are so bright, I don't know if you could see that, but it has that, you know, like, it has that, like, that champagne brightness, photographs beautifully. I've used this color a lot in my freelancing kit, and it blends beautifully. I've been using that color, literally just a little color, that product all along my lid, liner, mascara, done. Even sometimes I won't even use liner with this shadow. I think the Stila, you know, the singles, I think that are definitely worth it. So the last product I have is something that I made. I needed more storage for all my, not all of my, but I needed more storage for my palette. Whatever sizes, I have so many products, and I was looking for like a letter organizer, either like in Target or Walmart or like even like the Container Store I looked at, and I really didn't find anything I liked. So I took it upon myself to DIY something out of a shoebox. So cool, so unique. I will link the video down below of the one that I saw and the one that I followed. I think I still have it under my search, like history, watched history, and I really, really like it. So it's filled, you know, already. I could always take the products out, but it's basically, it's kind of heavy actually. So it's this. I basically, let's actually take the products out so I can show you the real way. Okay, there we go. So it's basically this. So this is an old shoebox that I upcycled, and the blue in it is like turning everything yellow. I apologize for that. And it's basically just a shoebox. I bought a pair of Toms a while ago, and I was like, gee, what could I use with this? I love upcycling things. You know, I hate to just get rid of items. It's like I'm always thinking, what could I use this for? How could I use it? What could I put in it? So I love to upcycle stuff. And I saw this, you know, I measured everything correctly. This is actually scrap paper from, what is it, Hobby Lobby, like, we know, like for scrapbooks and all that. And I love the design. It almost looks like a mermaid scales, and it fits a lot of items. You know, obviously, of course, when everything is all in it, it gets pretty heavy. I don't really move it around too much. It sits on my cube unit where all my storage for makeup is, and I basically have like smaller of my like drugstore palettes, my Jeffree Star palette, my ColourPop palettes. That's basically what I have in here, because in the Alex Draw dresser of all the stuff that I have in there, like, you know, it's getting a little tight. So, you know, if you guys ever are on a budget and are looking for something to, you know, upcycle, of course you're going to need a shoebox of some sort. I think any size will obviously do. Of course, the bigger shoebox you have, the bigger your product will be, of course. And I really like how customizable it was, because you could either, you know, draw stuff on there yourself, you know, with sharpers, or paint it if you want to, or you could, you know, do like what I did and get the you know, the scrapbook paper, really affordable. I got 2 papers for like under $2, I think it was. So very, very affordable to do this. And of course, you just have to measure everything correctly. You know, I got a little X-Acto knife and I just cut everything. So something like this I really, really enjoy. So yeah, I love it. And of course, you can make as many as you want and then put whatever you want in it. You can even maybe put little, you know, maybe like small, like little like cups, and like maybe use it for like office supplies and like stuff like that. So I feel like the ideas are like infinite, you know, with whatever you could put in this type of box. So I wanted to share that with you. I think that's pretty cool. I'm always like so proud of myself of like, gee, I made that. So I don't know, just something fun, something to maybe do if you're maybe bored for an hour, which is exactly what was going through my mind. I was like home from work. I wanted to do something and like create something, and that's what I saw. That's what I came up with. So the video that I followed, I will of course link that down below if you guys would like to check that out, and maybe you want to DIY one of these guys yourselves. If you end up making something like this, I would love to see your creations. Either tag me on Instagram or tag me on Twitter at PutYourMakeUpOn, which is the same as my YouTube channel. So if you guys do something like this, I would love it to see your creations. So that's really all I have for today. I apologize if the lighting keeps going very yellow. I hate when that happens. I don't want to make this first video too long. So yeah, that is pretty much all I have for today's video. Short and sweet. I will hopefully get this video up within the next couple of days. That is all I have for today's video. Feel free to subscribe to my channel for more content, of course. Again, I do have more free time. I am able to film more. So yeah, that's about it. And I shall see you in the next video. Have a great day, guys. Bye.